Once again, it's PCD back in the building. Merry Christmas to everyone. Thanks for coming to the video. Guys, in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to install Android TV on a Raspberry Pi. This is about this. And mostly, it's about option and solutions. Open source software, people. Let's get at it. Let's get right at it. How y'all doing, guys? Welcome to the video. On the table there, the Raspberry Pi 4. Single board computer, about the size of a credit card. But it's powerful. Guys, let's compare the size to it. This is an Apple TV. See the thickness? Well, I can set this right on top of it. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, the tools I will be using. I got a 2 terabyte SSD. USB 3 to SATA connector, USB hub that's connected to my computer. I call it the Beast. And I got the little mini PC, B-Link. Gotta write some files to it. Guys, let's set it up. Got some internet. Some video that's going to my capture card so we can see this. Also, some power. I got an off and on button over here, just out of sight. I'm gonna turn him on. Nothing on it. Just gonna boot to the Raspberry Pi boot screen. As you can see, the light on. Let's get close. You see that there? But guys, we gotta write the operating system, Android TV OS, to this SSD. Connect the SATA to USB cable. Got that snugged. Let me go to the PC. Got some stuff hanging out there, my camera. USB to SATA. SATA's connected to SATA SSD. Put it in the drive. As you can hear, you might have heard the noise. Let's go to my desktop. We're going to use this software called Raspberry Pi Imager. Let me make this a little big. Let's make it 150. I'm gonna open the software. It's an update. I ain't gonna mess with it right now. No. Choose a device. I got a Raspberry Pi 4. Choose the operating system. I'm not gonna use none of these operating systems on here. I'm gonna go to custom. And right here, Lineage 20.0. I'll have all the links for this in the description. I'm gonna select that and I'm gonna open it. Now that they have the operating system inside, I gotta choose the storage. There's that 4 terabyte SSD. But ladies and gentlemen, let me emphasize this. This operating is only 8 gigs. But at the end of this tutorial, I'm gonna expand that 8 gigs to 2 terabytes. It's Philly. I do things a little different over here. Back at the ranch. I'm gonna select the storage. I'm hitting next. Would you like to apply customization for the settings? Go in the settings? No, I don't need that. I'm gonna say no. All this existing data on this job will be erased. Are you sure? I'm writing the operating system to the SSD. 4 terabyte. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just an option. If you're in that streaming community, going down looking for the best streaming device, I'm gonna keep it a buck. There are none. It's about what? Option and solutions. Now that it's verified the operating system has been written correctly, going through its thing, doing what it do. Just option and solutions guy, open source software. I love it. This is almost finished and it's done. Hit continue. Close this out. Take it to the table. I have the SSD that's written the operating system from the USB hub. I'm gonna disconnect this. I'm gonna connect this drive not to the Raspberry Pi, but to this mini PC because I have to do some editing to make it boot from this SSD instead of the SD card. Because that's what Raspberry Pis was built on. Running your operating system from the what? SD card. They ain't stable. They are not stable. Got a PC here. My beast won't do it because the USB ports will not allow me to go in there and configure the boot sequence on this SSD that I just wrote. Trying to get this dongle in here so I can open the operating system up. Connected to the front of the USB mini PC. Come on, recognize it. Got a keyboard here. There we are. I'm logged into the mini PC. Let's go into Explore and find that drive. There's the config files. Hope y'all can see that. I'm gonna take the mouse right here and go to this config file right here. And I need to go change the boot. See, boot device. As you see, it's denying booting from the USB and booting to the SD card. how you change this is take out the hash that's booting to the USB drive that's denying it, and go up one and deny the SD card. And save it. Do you want to save these changes? Yes. I come back to the table. I disconnect the USB drive. Now it will boot from the SSD instead of the SD card that's on the bottom. Keyboard out the way for the Mini. Keyboard for the Pi. We got 4 USB ports in here. Logitech keyboard, dongle, so I can get around the interface. And the USB to SATA connection that's going to the 4 terabyte. I'm gonna sit that up top. And I'm gonna turn the Pi on and see if it boots from the SSD. There's the light you can see right there. It's booting up. Let's go to the interface capture card. See if this boot is trying to boot from the USB MSD. And it'll appear trying to boot from the SD card. Gotta do what it do. Let's roll the operating system to a SSD. And there we are. It's booting to the M.2, the SSD. Give it a sec. It's working. Lineage OS. And there we are. I gotta get back and making one-on-one, me and the hardware videos. But I will do a live stream on it because I'm gonna write this to a M.2, which is a little faster than this SSD. Lineage OS, based on Android TV OS. Costa-Kang. Guys, you see it on the screen there. It's looking for Bluetooth devices. Hit exit. And there we are, people. Let's go through it. End users agreement. Commercial use is not allowed with this build. Do you get that? United States. Going through the prompts, help improve it. Let's start. And there we are. We have Android TV OS running on a Raspberry Pi. See the fan moving? Let's go back to the interface. We got to do some things, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, this device don't have no Play Store. So we got to go get G apps, Google apps, to make it happen. Take it to the table. On this USB drive, I have Google apps and some other mystery software. Let's connect it to the device. I have a USB port on the bottom. Plug this USB drive in here with some software. Let's go back to the interface. Let's go to the, and we see files there. We're gonna add that to the favorites. Let's go back to the files. And as you see the internal device, internal storage of the device. And also you see the USB drive here. Has my tools on it. Got 3 files here. I got GApps, which I'm gonna bring to the internal of the Raspberry Pi, Android tvOS operating system. Drop it. As you see, it says 1 copy. Going back to tools again. I'm going to grab this. This will make me extend the partition of the Android tvOS operating system, which is only a little less than 7 gigs. I'm going to make it 2,000 gigs. Stay with me. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's exit out of here. Let's go to settings. And let's go down. As you see, I'm connected. Internet. Let's go to system. Let's go about. As you see, Raspberry Pi 4. And we have Android 13. Tiramisu, I believe. But guys, we gotta make this thing do something. We need Google Apps. We can't do nothing without that. Guys, on your Pi, it has this thing called buttons. Advanced button, when unlocked, include the power menu, rebooting into recovery, bootloader, or performing a soft reboot. We need to turn that on. We're gonna come back one, and we're gonna restart this device so we can install them GApps. We're gonna restart in what? Recovery. Hit enter. And I'm restarting, guys. Sometime I act funky to boot right to restart menu. Sometime I have to hit the button. Let's see what happens. See if it'll boot to recovery. And it looked like it did. And yes, it did. Guys, we need to install GApps. Google Apps. And we have it right there. I'm gonna select the file because it's on the internal of the Raspberry Pi operating system. And we need to select it, and we slide this over. This mouse won't do it. I'm going to add a physical mouse to the Raspberry Pi USB port. Go back to the interface. I have it selected, and I'm gonna drag it over. It's doing what it's doing, unzipping the GApp files and installing Google Play on the device. And it's done. We need to reboot this. Reboot the system. Elgato, yeah, I use their products. Love them. Consistent, powerful. CamLink Pro, 2 of them. 8 inputs. I can capture 8 things one time. Trying to boot to USB, MSD. Bingo, we're back in. Doing what it do. Should boot back into Android tvOS 13. Take a minute because we just installed G-Apps. And want to know what was added to the operating system. And there we are booting up. First time with Google Apps. Dave, where Google Apps at, man? You ain't got no Play Store or nothing. Philly, man. Bingo. It's added to the favorites. Now that we have Google Play. But guys, let me explain this. This is a great option. This device, no bloatware. No bloatware is in this Android tvOS build. What do you mean? Let's go to settings. Let's come on down to apps. You see them? 2. Play Store is put on there, and then the operating system apps, settings, remote, files. That's it. No bloatware. Love it. Back at the ranch. Guys, now let's set this device up. You familiar with this? Are you familiar with that? Let's put an email in here. Uh-oh. It's PCD. Let's bring it up. Gmail. Password now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you take your time and slow it down, you can see this password. But soon this video is over, password will be changed. I don't trust y'all, man, in YouTube community, man. I don't trust y'all. Hope y'all saw it. Enjoy it. Or try it. See if I get a notification. Yeah, there it is. I got 2-step, man. You don't want to get in my devices. Trust y'all, man. And we are almost into the device for what? Google Play Store. Me and my friend of mine, my colleague, the legendary Super Dove, we always told you to do what? Update the core apps on these devices. I don't care if it's a Raspberry Pi, Google TV, own device. We'll update these joints. On 7, it's going to be on Android 13. It's going to be 7 updates. Let's take care of that. The core apps. People be complaining, my device is running sluggish. You were so happy that you got that own stick or own device, round one, Google TV, anything Google TV. You put your email and everything in there and never come to your settings to update the apps. These are the core apps. They must be updated or your device will run like trash. They may not seem much to you, but it means something to the device. You can look at the dates there. This ain't old. September 2023. Next one, November 20. Oh, that's old. The suite is always going to be old. But the TV setup, November 2023. Angel TV Home, November 2023. Android TV Core Service, October 2023. Couple more to go, guys. It's about option and solutions. That's the last one. I'm gonna go back. No updates available. Ladies and gentlemen, when you're setting this up, once it gets the updates, the Pi acts funky. That's the way you do it. You restart it. As you see the motor stop, you stop. Raspberry Pi 4. Started already. The light is on. Fan ain't gonna move till it gets to a certain temperature. Back at the ranch. Let's go to the device. It's booting. As you see, SSD, boom, and there we are, back up and booting to the Raspberry Pi. The fan is on now. Lineage OS, aka Android TVO. Much respect out to the developer, Costacan. He built like that. Guys, link for this OS will be in the description. And there we are, people. Verifying that is me. Do y'all remember seeing this stuff on your new devices? The new free live TV? We'll continue. I don't know why they got to buy and rent movies. They can discontinue this app in less than a month. But they dismiss this. Guys, you see it right there. And we were saying, I was made a statement. Let's go to settings. No bloatware still. No Hulu. No YouTube. No Disney. No Netflix. Just built in to them own and Google TV devices. Unuse that. It ain't none. Back at the ranch. No bloatware. Guys, let's go get some apps though. Stop playing. Let's go to the Play Store. Come on, though. Still doing things. Should see the light on. Play Protect. Cool. Let's go back to the Play Store again. And there we are, guys. A couple of apps I need. It's my favorite app right here. File Manager Plus. Let's install it. You gotta sit around and wait for it. Ladies and gentlemen, Raspberry Pi, Gigabit. We'll do some speed tests. Let's go get some tools. Some tools here. Any analytic. And gotta have my silo launcher. And let's go search for it. Howdy. Out of 64 to give you the device information. Let's open it. And there you are. Raspberry Pi 4. 8 gigs of memory. 77 being used. And if you notice right there, internal storage, about 4 gigs left, man. You know, about 3 and some change left. I'ma change that. CPU, it's that Boxcon. BC, M, 2835. It's 4 cores. It's 4 cores. The thing is, 64-bit, man, do some things. The clock speed from 600 to 1500 megas is running at 7 now. About 11%, between 8 and 14% is going up into. Display, 1920 by 1080. I'll show you something about that. Networking support, 5G as you see right there. No Wi-Fi 6, Raspberry Pi 5 supports that. It's running Android 13, as you see right there. Runtime 9. Google Play services on there. Time zone Eastern. It's on the Wi-Fi, I know it. Some devices I have with it. And the codecs. We got a good bit in there. We got AV1. Bingo. HVC. The main one I look for on all devices, just to help you out to play most things. V9. Especially the Google, the one I'm going back and forth. The Google decoder. Let's take it home. Guys, let's go add some apps. True favorites. What's that? Analytic. File manager. I want that settings in there so I keep going up to the top. Let's do a speed test. Raspberry Pi. I run gigabit. Let's see what this running. 6 on the ping. This is crazy. You'll see. It's a great option. You see them numbers there. 722 on the down. 500 on the up. Let's do it again. If I ping a little quicker. Trying to make that 800. 750, I'll take that. $463 on the up. Let's come out of here. Everything is still in there, guys. Let's go to settings. Let's go to system. Let's go to storage. Ladies and gentlemen, do you see that right there? 4.7 total storage on the OS, and I got that. What? Four terabyte SSD. Hey, you wasted storage. There's something for you, man. And much as we're using about a gig point one of apps, 3.1 is left. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about option and solutions. This is a viable option for your home. NVIDIA Shield, 180, 200. Raspberry Pi, if you can find one, they're coming available now, especially for us. You get a Raspberry Pi 4 gig, $63 on Amazon. Raspberry Pi 4, 8 gigs, $83. You go to eBay and do your thing. That's what I did. I got about 4 Pis. I did an experiment running Pis on all my TVs for a month. Popping, push it out to the community. It's working. Back at the ranch. We got the Pi there. Well, we got an app. Go to Google Play Store. Back to the Play Store. Ladies and gentlemen, YouTube ain't even installed on here. You got it installed. No bloatware. Love it. What Google device you have bought in the last 2 years don't have YouTube automatically built in or Netflix? That's the way they're getting paid. What's open? Link my account. They say, who are you? Philly. PCD 2121. Do some 4K videos, guys. You see it? You're struggling. Why? That's for nerds. Let's use some there. $10.80. Let's get it in again. Let's get out of here. Take it home. Set the YouTube app. Open it back up. It's about options and solutions. Working video. Let's do closer. Weaker. There goes on ads. Come on, get up there. Let's show you how to make this happen. Go to settings. Bring it down. And there we are. Looks good to me. 720. We can do 10, but I'm gonna show you why. It's not. Let's exit this. AV1. I'll just say that. AV1. YouTube codecs. Let's take it on home. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is so funny. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been setting this pipe through email in, did the updates and everything. But watch what I do, because they're going to punish me for trying to expand that storage. Watch this here. Back to the pie. Go to settings. I want you to see this. System. Storage. Like I said, 4.7. We used about 1.2 gig apps. 3.2 left. And take it back. Remember buttons? That's still enabled because I need to do something now to flash to it to expand this storage. I'm gonna restart the device. In recovery. It's rebooting the device so I can go in there and flash this other file to make my storage a little bigger. As you've seen, it was 4.7. Total's less than about, whole operating system total, a little less than 8 gigs. After operating system, you got about 4.7. And you see we used about 1.2 of the storage. We got 3.2 left. I can't do nothing with no 3.2 gigabytes. I ain't doing it. Did a little more research. I found out how to expand the storage. I'm in the recovery. I need to go to install. Install. Swap right here. And I'm gonna swipe it. Oh man, I got an error. Okay. Let's reboot it. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're gonna see on the screen is crazy. Stay tuned, stay on board. Booting to the Raspberry Pi 4 with Android TV OS on it. This is a viable option. Hey, Philly, you trying to expand the storage? Watch this. You ain't let me know you was gonna do that. You so tech savvy. Look at this, people. Booting to the Android TV OS. I just flashed a file to it to expand the storage. And look what it did for me. Look what it did to me. Patience is a virtue. There we're booting up again. When you flash files to devices, you gotta set up the configurations for what you just flashed to it. But watch this here, man. This was crazy. Developers, I love y'all. Y'all do what y'all do. Helping the technology community out. The technology community out. Seeing it's taking a little longer than usual. But watch this. Do you remember seeing that? Own device, Google TV's device owners during the setup. Pure Android TV OS. That ain't what I'm talking about. I'm gonna exit that. Look at this, man. They want me to set the device up again. I don't mind. Why? It's free. On a Raspberry Pi. Let's set it up again. And y'all know what this, y'all know what this is. Let's set it up again, man. But we flashed that file for what? To see if the storage was expanded. We had 3.2 2 left. It's PCD. Let's come up and get the google.com. Hope I remember that. By the time I watched that video, I think we changed twice. See if I get a notification I got that. Made me set the device up again. But I don't care, it's free. Accept it. Y'all know all about this. Different whole scenario. Same Google tvOS. Crazy. Google Voice. I don't need that. Don't need the assistant. Y'all remember that screen? Look up top there. Raspberry Pi 4 is powered by Android TV. Let's walk through the features of your device. Yeah, Google Play. Yeah, Google Assistant. Yeah, cast through your TV. And if you notice, guys, all the apps going, start from scratch. You want to make the storage bigger? Start from scratch. Back to the ranch. But ladies and gentlemen, we did this for a minute. We did this for a reason. The Play Store is still there. Let's go to settings. I got my Play Store in there. Philly, did you do what you said you was gonna do? Go check the storage out. What that say right there? 2.1 terabytes. We ain't got no apps, so back. We ain't got no apps. We got 103 megs. Let's go down the bottom. What that say right there? 2.1 terabytes of that 4 terabyte. That's the limit. 2 terabytes on Android tvOS on a Raspberry Pi. Believe me, Philly been trying. I've been trying to put it on 4 terabytes, but I'll take 2 back at the ranch. You want to expand the storage, set the device back up. We got our Pi set up correctly now. We can go back to the home screen. Ain't nothing changed. Let me show you some settings in here. You got the Raspberry Pi 4. You can factory reset this. I got some nice things in here. Develop options. It's running fast enough for me for 8 gigs. I ain't gotta go in there and do the thing. Raspberry Pi settings. The audio jack resolution. Feel me, y'all. Look at this here. 1920 by 1080. Let's go up. What that say right there? 4K. 3840 by 21, man. Do you see that there? Yeah. Raspberry Pi options. Some things you can do, ladies and gentlemen. You can overclock this to the 4 gigs. 2,000 megahertz is running at 15 now. Let's try it. I can do it because it has cooling. Got a fan blowing right on that CPU. Now that I overclocked the Raspberry Pi, need to restart it. Patience is a virtue. That's crazy. So when I expand the storage, they made me reset it up. It's free, man. Free software, open source. This is about what? Option and solutions. Shit I boot on. Elgato products, that's what I use. CamLink Pro, I got 2 of them in my box. I can plug 8 devices in there. Got the little funky Raspberry Pi 4 with Android TV OS on it. In the boot mode. And there we are. Kang must respect the developer who made this operating system for the Raspberry Pi, who wrote the operating system for the Raspberry Pi. Android TV 13. Not hard, people. Challenge yourself. And there we are. WD for my chair. Let's go get some apps. Let's go get some tools. And Liddy. Right up top here. File Manager Plus. It's my favorite app. You ever check if there's more updates in there? Yup, dig it on damn 7 updates. The core apps. Let's take care of that. It's overclocked now. Sorry for the long video, guys. But guess what? We do what we gotta do to push out our content to explain in detail. It's Christmas Day. Y'all ain't doing nothing but opening up gifts. It's about open source software, guys. Why it's doing them updates. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about option and solutions. You need to challenge yourself. If you're in the cord cutter community and you keep looking for the right device, why not create your own? I just did. I took an operating system that's out there that just about everybody uses, installed it on a what? Raspberry Pi. No disrespect. I like entertainment. I like content creators. But do your own research. This is a viable option. I watch a lot of content creators in that cord cutter community. Like their content, some of them I don't agree with. But challenge yourself. I challenged myself and I executed this. 2024, I'm going all in. Back at the ranch, about them updates. They banging them, they done. Just add them to the favorites. That's right, every time I do them updates, it wants a restart. Guys, I'm almost out of here. There's the light. SSD 4 terabyte. I expanded it. It gave me 2.1 gigs, 2.1 terabytes of the SSD. But ladies and gentlemen, next video I'm gonna do live. I'm gonna write this to a SSD, M.2. Excuse me, NVMe. 2 terabyte. That's a little faster than that. Much faster than that. NVMe. Back at the ranch. Still booting. Because we done did some things to the OS by expanding it and overclocking it. And there we are, people. If you notice the resolution, it looks different now. If you notice that startup screen. Here we are, people. So the settings. Want to verify who I am? There we are again. The free live stuff came out in the last month or so. Personal ads update. Buy rent. Most of us don't buy movies from Google. Systems. Storage 2.1. Not 3.2 gigs, 2.1 terabytes. And we got less than a gig of apps on there. Let me show you something, guys. Set it on file manager. Let's open it. Let's get some permissions. Let's turn unknown sources on. You see it right there. 24 gigs, 0.7. 275 terabytes. Look at the storage. 1%. We got 2 apps on here. File manager, analytic. Reason why I love this app, guy, remove anything in your house. You go find it. Local network. My beast. My Nas. It's so long right now. It's in the wee hours of Christmas morning. In my household, it is 7:17 a.m. Christmas morning, December 25th, 2023. Guys, liable option. Oh, one thing I had to show before I leave. Let's go to settings. Display. Advance. We'll put the alley app. Home screen, my bad. did it. Need the Audi app. Let's see if this resolution changed. To do 4K. CPU. Display. And as you see up top now, 3840, 2160. It's being overclocked now. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all watching my content. My name is phillycabledave. I do things a little different on this channel. It's about options and solutions. Let's take it on home. Before we go, let's do a test. We done did everything else. Raspberry Pi, viable option in your home. Damn, like 800. Are you kidding me? Wow, it's overclocked, people. Get a little bit more. 781. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you it was about that. Android TV on a Raspberry Pi, overclocked. It's about options and solutions. Guys, if you like what I do, could you please help me out? Smack that, like that, leave a comment. It's open source software, guys. Also, shout out to the content creators who do what they do in the core cutter community, just in any community. We're pushing our content, much respect. It's about the developers. I appreciate Constican. Hope I'm saying his name right. He wrote that software and it's built like that. Ladies and gentlemen, have a very Merry Christmas, and most of all, be safe out there. Much love, respect, peace. It's been Philly. Ladies and gentlemen, back at the table. Part 2 live. I'm gonna do a live content on this, writing this operating system to an M.2 2 terabyte. If you have any questions or want to try and execute this in your home, execute this in your home with a Raspberry Pi, get at me. Peace. Has been PCD. Merry Christmas each and every one of you. It's about open source software. Don't go down the TV box rabbit hole. Peace.